Hello there, Pisces. How is it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. And let's get right into it. All right. So it's almost the end of November, almost December. The last month of the year. All right. So what's going on with Pisces? Wow, the Thoracicus again. Didn't we get that yesterday, Pisces? I think we got this same rune yesterday. Thing about it is, Pisces, when I do readings on a daily basis, many times, more times than I can count, the energy doesn't change drastically. Sometimes it does, but it usually doesn't. So, yeah, we got that yesterday. And as you can see, as I said yesterday, Pisces, the thorn is pointing away from us. So this is a difficult situation, but the thorn is pointing away. This is where we're at. We're coming over here, and you can see that, there's a little blockage here. So the coast is clear, right? There's no danger lingering. You may feel, with Thoracicus here, this difficult situation, whatever it is, you may feel vulnerable in some sort of manner. But I don't really, so far, I don't see anything over, because the thorn's away. What's going on with Pisces? Tiwaz, the death rune. Okay, so Pisces, the death rune is transformation. It's transformation, and it's a new beginning. Something's ended. Something's this new beginning. This difficult situation, it's ending. For sure, something new is coming out of this. Something new is starting. I kind of feel excitement when I feel that. I don't know why. That's weird. What else? What else is going on with Pisces? El has. So Pisces, El has in reverse is talking about feeling vulnerable. Feeling on guard. Could be feeling a little vulnerable, like I said, with the Thoracicus here, kind of like feeling on guard. Some sort of feeling of vulnerability. What else? Dagaz. Wow. This is very powerful, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. This is very powerful. This is telling me here that, whatever this is daylight, all right? This is the advice column. This is saying to expect powerful change. Expect change. Expect it. It's going to happen. There's the death rune right there. It's powerful change. It's very positive. This is a very, very positive rune. Wow. What else? Tiwaz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Tiwaz is telling you, Pisces, I feel that, there's something that needs to be slow. You need to slow down on something, okay? I feel that you're working really hard. Some of you are working very hard. Tiwa is always, it doesn't matter what is the reading is talking about, even though this is extremely a very positive reading, you need to maybe slow down a little bit. And for some of you, that might involve, getting a little bit of, extra rest. And, and whatever this difficult situation over here is too, I feel that it's kind of like, it's been very draining. Some of you guys could feel drained. What else? Urus. And with it touching Urus, yeah, some of you are definitely feeling drained. Yeah, for sure. So this is talking about, this is getting into somebody else's energy here as well. Yeah. So I can't really say much about Urus yet, except for us. It's definitely, as far as this energy for us, it's definitely a draining energy. What else? Laguz. Well, hey, Laguz is a really good rune, Pisces. This is Aquarius energy, but, when it's in the upright, it's usually very, very positive. So, can't really tell yet. There's something that this person may have missed out on or something as well. What else? Thoracisus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh for them. See, the thorn is pointing right at them. Yeah, so, this is telling me that this person's really, they don't have, it seems to me like this person, is very emotional over something. And they're not acting on it because they've caused some sort of a roadblock here. This is some sort of a blockage that they have created themselves. And so they're stuck and they're not acting. So with this Laguz, like I said, it's usually a very positive rune, but in this scenario, it's like this person is drowning in their emotions and they're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. They might have missed out on something. It could involve you, could be something, but Uruz talks about missed opportunities as well. What else? Isa. Yeah, Isa is ice. Ice isn't really honestly too bad here, especially for us as far as we're concerned, because ice is a precursor to victory. And, ice melts. Winter turns to spring, you know, etc. And, you know, this is a precursor to some sort of victory. I feel like we're slowly working our way out of some sort of a situation into something much better. Let's pull some cards and see what else. What's going on with Pisces? Got the Seven of Pentacles. Huh. Seven of Pentacles. Well, you know, I like that. You know, and the thing I like best about the Seven of Pentacles here, Pisces, is Tiwaz, which is victory and success. It's like I said, Isa right here is a precursor to victory. Let's get one more. Let's get another card. Wow, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. See, look at this. This is like per se, like you know, working really hard, tilling the soil, so to say, you know what I mean? And then coming out victorious at the end. This is public recognition as well. You know, whatever it is, it's going to, you know, it could be something that you're doing online, and it could also be, you know, something, you know, that has to do with your job that is really pushed you forward into some sort of, you know, where the boss really sees something. Yeah, it could be something like that. I really like that. Dang. Let's get one more card. And the four of swords, okay. So just make sure that you're getting your sleep, Pisces. Make sure that you're getting enough rest. And, you know, I see Isa right here in the middle of this. This is called a Thorn Rune, by the way. It's like two different runes put together. This is Ingwaz, which is very, very potent energy. It's kind of like, how do I say that? You know, it's like you need to be patient and wait for things to grow, okay? It's like you're tilling the soil here and you're waiting for your harvest, for your crop to grow. And that's kind of like what this is saying here too, because it's going to be very, very powerful. I see Ingwaz in there. And then I also see Isa, which is, you know, ice. And ice melts, the precursor to victory. And there's our ship. There is our ship. Some of you can already see the ship coming in. Man. Let's get some more cards over here. Let's see what else. Let's get some, let's get a couple Moonology cards. Yeah, make sure you're getting enough rest for sure. I see it right here with Tiwaz and Isa, and I see Isa again here. And you know, this is kind of like getting your rest. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Ooh, well, so that's for some of us for sure. And what else? And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. I like that. Let's get a couple of these too. These are called the Thorn Runes. They're from ancient Ireland and Scotland, before it was actually Ireland and Scotland. Ancient, like predates the Roman Empire. A manacle. A manacle. Okay. That's a very positive rune, but it is talking about taking care of your health, and yeah. And part of taking care of your health is getting enough rest. That's for sure. What else? Hua. Hua. Ooh, hua. You know, this is kind of a grim rune in a way. Just look at how he looks. But I want to tell you one real positive thing about this rune. I'm going to read what the whole entirety of it means. But the chains around him, you see the chains around him? He's protected. Okay, so we're protected. And I see, I see this Elhaz here in reverse, which is talking about feeling vulnerable. And I'm pretty sure that this ties in with that. What else? And bad. All right. Let's see what's going on here. First, we'll go to a Manical. And this is the witch hazel. It's the same witch hazel. Somebody asked me, is that the witch hazel? I know. Yep, it is. It is. It's it's used for medical purposes. It has been for centuries. And this is just talking about the need to cleanse and purify your area, okay? And it also is talking about, taking care of your health, taking good care of your health, A Manical symbolizes the need to improve our health and cleanse negative energies. So this is talking about, cleansing the area, like with Palo Santo or sage or what have you. Oil and salt baths are really good too, Pisces. A Manical emphasizes the importance of this process of getting rid of disease and negativities, and it's just telling you it's very important to do that. Okay, so yeah, make sure you're taking good care of your health. All right, what else? Let's go over here to Hua. Now, Hua is the it's talking about kind of despair. Let me see here. And obstacles, okay? This is talking about obstacles, but you are protected. And this is telling you to not run away from any problems in your life. Right now, some of you may be going through some misfortune. So, yeah, some of you could be going through some misfortune, especially with thoracicis right here and feeling vulnerable. But remember, Pisces, expect positive change right here with Dagaz, okay? And ice always melts. It melts. Not unless you're like in some, permafrost area. And even that melts at some point in time. It might not be in our lifetime, but ice does melt. And, and we do have the Six of Wands. So, just keep moving forward, Pisces. All right? Just know that you're protected, okay? And just keep your intentions as pure as you can. And, you can't really go wrong. That's what Hua is really talking about. And to just be open for new possibilities, because new possibilities are going to pop up. All right? New opportunities are going to happen. All right? Especially with this right here. That says for sure that, change is coming. All right, let's get over here to Ebad. And I think I said that right. You guys, these runes have like several different names. So, yeah, Ebad, And this is the trembling aspen. I didn't even know that until I started using these runes, because I thought that there was just only an aspen tree. I didn't know they had different types of aspen trees, but I guess they do. And this is talking about spiritual wisdom and strength. I really love this. And also having the intelligence to overcome small daily problems. Reaching the enlightenment phase of a some sort of spiritual contentment, and the ability to be in harmony with those around you. So very, very positive. Ebad is a symbol of inner peace and harmony with the world outside. Ebad represents our ability to deal with and overcome difficulties. Trembling aspen is a strong tree that bends as the wind blows but doesn't break. Ebad also reminds us the importance of living in harmony with the world around us. So really positive rune. I like it. Let's get some shadow cards out here too. What's going on here with Pisces? Self-doubt. It's often just a perception and not a reflection of your true abilities and worth. So just remember that, Pisces. Believe in yourself. And what else? Healing clarity. Amplify your emotions and bring your shadows to the surface to heal them. Well, that's exactly what we're doing right now. That is exactly what we're doing. What else? Get one more. Feeling lost. Wandering aimlessly. But time and self-reflection brings clarity and purpose. So I really like that. Time and clarity. Time and self-reflection brings clarity. All right? So I really kind of think that's good. Let's go with some of these here too. These are just regular oracle cards here, but I like them. What's going on with Pisces? Spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for your lives, for in you lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbreakable. You can overcome anything, and your destiny depends upon it. I don't know why I have such a hard time with that, but with reading that card, but I do. Let's get another one. So this is to somebody that could be feeling like this. Yeah. And so some sort of despair. Don't sink into hopelessness, okay? This is expect change, okay? Positive change. All right. What else? Trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart and don't let others dictate who you should be. Yeah, isn't that annoying when somebody tells you what they think you should do? Yeah. Well, you know, I think that people that think that need to mind their own business. I can't stand that. People tell people what they think that they should do. I mean, hey. We're Pisces. We do what we want to do. Period. Life source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. So yeah. So this is kind of like maybe coming to a standstill right here with this Isa. But ice melts. Ice melts. And it's a good time to turn inwards. Yeah, it's a good time to turn inwards and bring clarity. It'll bring clarity to your life. Well, there you have it, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? All right, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.